enjoy the show, and we'll see you later.
Uncle Tony. Thank you. Oh, good to see you. Wow. Thanks for coming. Nice. There's a date. I'm trying not to spy, but we can't help it. Nice. Hello. Hi.
Sigh no more, ladies, sigh no more. Surely men are deceivers ever. One foot in sea and one on the shore, to one thing must and never. But sigh not so, and let them go, and be you wife and body, converting all your songs of woe into a naughty.
Oh no!
Welcome to my cantina. Mandolins that are playing. Love that I sing with me, Bella, Bella Bambina. It's so sweeter than Bella. Bella, Bella Bambina. Bella Bambina, mi mon. Salute! Oh,
I learn in this letter that Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
Yeah, he is very nearby this. He was not 3 leagues off when I left him.
How much have you lost in this engagement?
But little by report. Happens all the time.
I'm going to get that looked into. I find here that Don Pedro has bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudio.
He has performed beyond the promise of his age. He has indeed bettered expectation.
I pray you, is Senior Mount Onto returned or no?
I know none of that name, lady.
My cousin means Senior Benedict of Padua.
Oh, he has returned, and as pleasant as ever he was.
I pray you, how has he performed? Has he made a killing?
Oh, he has done good service, lady. And, a good performer, too, lady.
And a good performer to a lady. But what is he to a man?
Oh, a man to a man, stuffed with all honorable virtues.
It is so indeed. He is no less than a stuffed man.
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There's a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her.
Oh.
They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
I see. The gentleman is not in your books, huh?
No, if he were, I would burn my study. Who is his companion now?
Oh.
He has every month a new sworn brother.
He is most in the company of young Claudio.
Lord, I'm like a disease.
What disease?
He is sooner caught than the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. Oh, God help Claudio if he have caught the Benedict. Oh,
I'll keep friends with you, lady.
do, good friend.
You will never catch the Benedict, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Oh! Don Pedro is approached!
Tell me, Wanda, Wanda, Wanda. We can share a London pot. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me, Wanda, Wanda, Wanda. Wanda, when will you be mine?
Madam Leonata, are you come to meet your troubles? The fashion of the world is to avoid cost, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of yourself.
Madam, I think this is your daughter.
I believe she is.
Are you in doubt, madam?
Senor Benedict. No.
If Madame Leonata be her mother, Hero would not have Madame's head on her shoulders for all Messina.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What? Does my dear lady disdain? Are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die while she has such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict?
It is certain I am loved of all ladies. Only you excepted. And I would I could find it in my heart that I had not a hard heart. For truly, I love none.
A dear happiness to women. They would else have been troubled with a pernicious suitor. But I thank God, and my cold blood, I am of your humor for that. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind. So some gentleman or other shall scape a predestinate scratched face,
Scratching could not make it worse, and 'twere such a face as yours were.
You are a rare parrot teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse had the speed of your tongue. But keep your way in God's name. I have done.
Oh, you always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
Signor Claudio and Signor Benedict, my dear friend Madam Leonata has invited you all, and I tell her we shall stay here at the least a month.
Let me bid you welcome, sir. Being reconciled to your brother, I owe you all duty.
Thank you. I am not of many words, but I thank you.
And Leonata, we will go together.
Benedict! Benedict!
Did you note the daughter of Madame Leonata?
I noted her not. I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you question me, as an honest man should, for my simple true judgment? Or would you have me speak after my custom, as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray you, speak in sober judgment.
In faith, methinks she's too low for high praise, too brown for fair praise, and too little for great praise. Only this commendation I can afford her, that, were she other than she is, she's unhandsome. And being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
You think I am in sport. I pray you tell me truly how you like of her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yeah, and a case to put it into. But speak you this with a sad brow?
In my eye, she is the sweetest lady that ever I looked on.
Oh, I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There is her cousin, Beatrice. And she were not possessed with a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May does the last of December. But I hope you have no intent to turn husband, have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary, if Hero would be my wife.
Has it come to this? Shall I never see a bachelor of 80 again, huh? Oh, Pop, come on.
What secret has held you here that you followed not to Leonata's?
He's in love. Yeah, with who? Now that is your part. With Hero. Leonata's short daughter.
Oh, amen if you love her, for the lady is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, sir.
By my troth, I speak my thought.
And in faith, sir, I spoke mine.
And by my 2 faiths and troths, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be loved or know how she should be worthy is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I will die in it at the stake.
You were ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
Oh, that a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her humble thanks. But that I will hang my bugle in an invisible girdle, all women shall pardon me. I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee ere I die. Look pale with love.
Ha! With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, sir. Not with love.
Well, in time, the savage bull shall bear the yoke.
The savage bull may. But if ever the sensible Benedict bear it, pluck off the bull's horns and set them in my forehead. And let me be vilely painted, and in such great letters as they write, "Here is good horse for hire." Let them signify under my sign, "Here you may see Benedict, the married man." Snip, snip.
Repair to Leonata's. Tell her I will not fail her at supper, for indeed she has made great preparation.
Examine your conscience. So I leave you.
Has Leonata any sons, sir?
No child but Hero. She's her only heir. Do you affect her, Claudio?
Oh, sir, when you went onward on this ended tour, I looked on her with a distant eye that had a harder task at hand than to drive liking to the name of love. But now I am returned, and those other thoughts have left their places vacant. In their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young Hero is saying, I liked her ere I went away.
Oh, you will be like a lover presently, and tire the hearer with a book of words. If you love fair Hero, cherish it, and I will break with her and with her mother, and you shall have her. I know we shall have reveling tonight. I will assume your part in some disguise, and tell fair Hero I am Claudio. and in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart and take her hearing prisoner with the force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then after will I to her mother break, and the conclusion is she shall be yours.
Oh!
In practice, let us put it presently.
What the good year, my man? Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There is no measure in the occasion that breeds. Therefore, the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have heard it, what blessing brings it? I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause, and smile at no man's jests. Eat when I have stomach, and wait for no man's leisure. Sleep when I am drowsy, and tend on no man's business. Laugh, ha ha, when I am merry, and flatter no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make the full show of this till you may do it without controlment. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath newly taken you into his grace. Where it is impossible, you should take true root. But by the fair weather, you make yourself.
I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. Though I cannot be said to be a flattering, honest man. It must not be denied. But I am a plain-dealing villain. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
Can you make no use of your discontent?
I make all use of it.
Ugh. Boss,
What news, Braccio?
Oh, I just came yonder from a great supper. I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve for any model to build a mischief on?
Oh, Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio.
Even he.
And who? Which way looks he?
Mary, on Hero, the daughter of Leonardo.
How came you to this?
I whipped me behind a fence and heard it agreed that Don Pedro should woo Hero for himself. And having obtained her, give her to Claudio. Yeah.
Huh? Come. Let us thither.
Yeah.
This may prove a food to my displeasure. That young stud has all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him anyway, I bless myself every way. You are both sure and will assist me.
To the death, John.
Shall we go through what's to be done?
Oh, we'll wait upon you.
Was not Don John here at supper?
I saw him not.
How tartly that gentleman looks. I never can see him, but I am heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made just in the midway between him and Benedict. The one is too like an image and says a nothing. And the other too like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
Then half Signor Benedict's tongue in Don John's mouth and half Don John's melancholy in Signor Benedict's face.
With a good leg and a good foot and money enough in his purse, such a man would win any woman in the world if he could get her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, you will never get a husband if you be so shrewd of your tongue.
In faith, she is too cursed.
Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I had rather lie in the woolen.
You may light on a husband that has no beard.
What should I do with him? What, dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? He that has a beard is more than a youth, and he that has no beard is less than a man. And he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him.
Well then, go you into hell?
No, but to the gate. And there will the devil meet me, like an old cuckold with horns on his head, and say, "Get you to heaven, Beatrice! Get you to heaven! Here is no place for you, May." So away to St. Peter for the heavens. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and there live we, as merry as the day is long.
Well, my dear niece, I hope that you will be ruled by your mother.
Uh-huh.
Yes, faith. It is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, "Mother, as it please you." But yet for all that, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow, or else make another curtsy and say, "Mother, as it please me."
Daughter, remember what I told you. If Don Pedro do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer. Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth.
Oh, cousin, you apprehend passing shrewdly.
Oh, I have a good eye, Aunt. I can see a church by daylight.
The revelers are entering.
Because she missed the scenery, the native dances and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo, Mr. Siciliano. All you cannibals, you do the mambo like crazy. Even though you eat a whole lasagna full of mayonnaise.
Lady, will you walk more about with your friend?
So you walk softly and look sweetly and say nothing? I am yours for the walk.
With me in your company?
I may say so, when I please.
And when please you to say so?
When I like your favor.
If you speak low, speak low.
Hey, mambo, don't want to tear into a hey, mambo. No more mozzarella, minestrone, cannelloni, macaroni, rigatoni. If you want to meet me, call me on the telephone.
I know you well enough. You are Signor Antonio.
At a word, I am not.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
To tell you true, I counterfeit him.
You could never do him so well unless you were the very man. Why, here's his dry hand up and down. You are he. You are he.
At a word, I am not.
Do you think I do not know you by your excellent wit? Can virtue hide itself? Mum, you are he. Graces will appear, and there's an end.
Hey, Gumba, I love it how you dance the rumba. I'll take some advice, my son. Now learn how to mumbo. If you're gonna be a square, you're never gonna go nowhere.
Well, I would you did like me.
So would not I for your own sake, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is one?
I say my prayers aloud.
Oh, I love you the better. May the hearers cry, Amen.
God match me with a good dancer.
Amen.
And God keep him out of my sight when the dance is done.
Amen.
Hey, mambo, bruschetta prima d'ora. Hey, mambo, fettuccine marinara. Focacci, tortellini, fusini, spaghettini. Don't be sad like Pagliacci, play it loud like Liberace.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are?
Oh, not now.
That I was disdainful and that I had my good wit out of the 100 merry tales. Well, this was Signor Benedict that said so.
What's he?
I am sure you know him well enough.
No, not I, believe me.
Did he never make you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he is Don Pedro's jester, a very dull fool. His only gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him, for he both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him. I am sure he is in the fleet. I would he had boarded me.
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do. We must follow the leader.
In every good team.
Hey, if they need any ill, I will meet them at the next turning.
Ravioli, provolone, manicotti, pepperoni, aglio, olio, shake it up, tremonio. Hey, mambo, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo, Parmigiano Reggiano. Try the pomodoro before you hit the floor. Mambo Italiano.
Ugh.
That is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Are not you Signor Benedict?
You know me well. I am he.
Signor, you are very near my brother in his love. He is enamored on Hero. I pray you, dissuade him from her. She is no equal for his birth.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I, too. And he swore he would marry her tonight.
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 Come, let us to the banquet.
Yeah.
Thus I answer in the name of Benedict, but hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so. Don Pedro woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all other things, save in the office and affairs of love. This is an accident of hourly proof which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Hey, Claudio,
Yea, the same.
come. Will you go with me?
Whither?
About your own business, for Don Pedro has got your hero.
Oh, I wish him joy of her.
But did you think Don Pedro would have served you thus?
I pray you, leave me.
Now you strike like the blind man.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor herd fowl. But that my lady Beatrice should know me and not know me? Don Pedro's fool. Ha! I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her person, and so leaves me out. Well, I will be revenged as I may.
Now, Signor, where is Claudio?
Ah, Francois, I found him here. Very melancholy. Now, I told him, and I think I told him true, that you had got the goodwill of this young lady. Claudio found a bird's nest, then showed it to his companion, who stole it.
I will but teach the bird to sing and restore it to the owner.
If the singer matches your saying, then by my faith you sing it honestly.
Lady Beatrice has a quarrel to you. The gentleman who danced with her told her she is much wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was your jester, that I was duller than a great thaw, hurling jest upon jest with such impossible conveyance that I stood like a man at a mark, with a whole army shooting at me. Oh. She speaks daggers, and every word stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there would be no living near her. She would infect the North Star. And so indeed, all disquiet, horror, and perturbation follows her.
Look, here she is.
Will you command me any service to the world's end? I will go now on the slightest errand to the Antipodes that you can devise to send to me. I will fetch you a hair of the great Cham's beard. Do you any embassage to the pygmies, rather than bear 3 words conference with this harpy. You have no employment for me?
None, but to desire your good company.
Here is a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Indeed, good sir. He lented me a while, and I gave him use for it. a double heart for his single one. Marry once before he won it of me with false dice. Therefore, you may well say I have lost it.
You have put him down, lady. You have put him down.
So I would not he should do me, my lord, lest I should prove the mother of fools. Oh, I have brought Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
What? How now, Claudio? Wherefore are you sad?
Not sad, sir.
How then? Sick?
Neither, sir.
He is neither sad nor sick, nor merry nor well, but civil. Seville as an orange, and something of that jealous complexion.
In faith, lady, I think you speak true. Though I'll be sworn, if he be so, his idea is false. Here, Claudio, I have wooed in your name. And fair hero is won. I have broke with her mother and obtained her goodwill. Name the day of marriage, and God give you joy.
Sir, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. Don Pedro has made the match, and all shall say amen to it.
Amen. Speak, Claudio, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss, and let not him speak neither.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Yea, sir, I thank it. Poor fool. It keeps on the windy side of care. Oh, my cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
As though she does, cousin.
Good Lord, poor alliance. Thus goes everyone to the world but I, and I am sunburnt. I may sit in a corner and cry, hey-ho, for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your father's getting. Have you ne'er a brother like you? Your father got excellent husbands if a maid could come by them.
Will you have me, lady?
No. Unless I might have another for working days, you are too costly to wear every day. But I beseech you, pardon me. I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
Your silence most offends me, and to be merry best becomes you, for out of question you were born in a merry hour.
No, sure my mother cried. But then there was a star danced, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy.
By my troth, a pleasant, spirited lady.
There is little of the melancholy element in her, Don Pedro. She's never sad but when she sleeps, and not ever sad then. For I've heard my daughter say she often dreams of unhappiness and wakes herself with laughing.
She cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
Oh, by no means, no. She mocks all her wooers out of suit.
She were an excellent wife for Benedict.
Oh, Lord! If they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
Claudio, when mean you to go to church?
Tomorrow, sir.
Oh, not until Monday, my dear son, which is a hence just 7 nights, and a time too brief, too, to have all things answer my mind.
I warned thee, Claudio. The time shall not go dully by us. I will, in the interim, undertake one of Hercules' labors, which is to bring a Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. Oh, I would fain have it a match, and I doubt not but to fashion it, if you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give you direction.
I am for you, though it cost me 10 nights' watchings.
And I, sir.
And you too, gentle hero.
I will do any modest office, sir, to help my cousin to a good husband.
If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are the only love gods. Oh. Go with me, and I will tell you my drift. Love gods?
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he has laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was little music with him. Now he'd rather hear the flute and the lute. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose like an honest man. Now his words are a very fantastical banquet. Just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. Now, till all graces be in one woman should not come into my grace. Rich she shall be. That is certain. I mean, wise or I'll none. Virtuous or I will never cheapen her. Fair or I will never look on her. Mild or come not near me. Of good discourse, excellent musician, and her hair shall be whatever color it please God. Here comes Don Pedro and Monsieur Love. I will hide me. In the hedge.
See where Benedict has hid himself.
Yeah.
Come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, that time is near at last. It's now or never. Kiss me, my darling. It's now or never. My
And an ill singer, sir.
No, Faith, you sing well enough.
If she had been a dog that should have howled thus, they would have hanged her.
Come hither, Leonata. What was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice is in love with Signor Benedict?
What?
I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, who she has in all outward behaviors seemed ever to abhor.
Is it possible?
Maybe she does but counterfeit.
Counterfeit. There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion as she describes it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
bait the hook well. This fish will bite.
What effects, Claudio? She will sit you. You heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
How?
Oh, wait.
Oh, you amaze me.
I should think this is a trick, but the Madame Leonata speaks it.
Has she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. That's her torment. She'll be up 20 times a night, and there will she sit in her smock till she hath writ a sheet of paper.
What? Ma?
Then, down upon her knees she falls, weeps and sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, curses!
Oh, sweet Benedict, God give me patience.
She does indeed. My daughter says so. My daughter is sometime afeard she will do a desperate outrage to herself. It is very true.
It were good that Benedict knew of it by some other.
He would make but a sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
I am sorry for her.
I pray you, tell Benedict of it and hear what he will say.
Were it good, think you?
Oh, Hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not, and she will die ere she makes her love known, and she will die if he woo.
If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it. For the man, as you know all, has a contemptible spirit. I love Benedict well, and I wish he could modestly examine himself to see how much unworthy he is so good a lady.
Claudio, will you walk? Dinner is ready.
If he do not dote on her upon this, I'll never trust my expectations.
Let there be the same net spread for her, and that must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. Oh, let us send Beatrice to call him in to dinner. Oh.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born of the... They had the truth of this from Hero. Oh. Love me. Oh. Why? It must be requited. No, I never did think to marry. But they say the lady is fair. 'Tis a truth, I can bear the witness. And virtuous, 'tis so I cannot reprove it. And wise. But for loving me, by my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me because I have railed so long against marriage. But does not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his old age. No. The world must be peopled. And when I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I would live till I was married. I will say she is a fair lady. I just find some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come in to dinner.
thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure then in the message.
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point. You have no stomach, senor? Fare you well.
Against my will, I'm sent to bid you come in to dinner? There's a double meaning in that.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
So says Don Pedro and my new betrothed man.
And did they bid you tell her of it, madam?
They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them, if they love Benedict, to wish him wrestle with affection, and never let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Does not the gentleman deserve as full, as fortunate a bed as ever Beatrice shall couch upon?
Oh, God of love, he does deserve as much as may be yielded to a man, but nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice.
Oh!
Disdain and scorn right sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on, and her wit values itself so highly that all matter else seems weak. In short, she cannot love.
Oh!
Is that a dog?
Sure, I think so. Yet tell her of it. Hear what she will say.
No, rather I will go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passion.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. Surely she cannot be so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Signor Benedict.
Oh, he is the only man of Italy. Always excepted my dear Claudio.
When are you married, madam?
Why, every day tomorrow.
She's trapped, I warrant you. We have caught her, madam.
If it be so, then loving goes by haps. Some Cupid kills with arrows, others with traps.
What fire is in my ears? Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorned so much? Contempt, farewell, and maiden pride, adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on! I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to your loving hand. If you do love, my kindness shall incite you to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say you do deserve, and I believe it better than reportingly.
My happy heart sings, your love has given me wings.
Intermission.